Apulia is a land of wild beauty and a daughter of the distant history. It is the center of all ancient navigation, a gate to the Eastern world. Here, adventure and innovation have been two important characteristics of this simple yet proud land in which diverse civilizations blended together. Apulia is mare et terra, sea and land. With her unstinting hand, nature seems to have lavished her wonderful gifts: the everlasting sunshine, the blue sky, the sea, aged olive trees, and the fragrant vineyards which offer the pleasure of wine that soothes the human spirit. Here, people look for God with high hopes despite a traumatic past. They make time to find a balance between dream and reality, weaving a tale to tell. Taranto was destined to be a leading star of the sea. Deep inland from the Ionian Sea, two bays surround Taranto, the small sea and the large sea. Legend says that Taras, son of Poseidon, god of the sea, founded this delightful port city. He was shipwrecked and saved by a dolphin that carried him to the shore of this land, which he named after himself, Taras. Based on historical records, around the 8th century BC, the ancient Greeks arrived to the southernmost part of the peninsula. They colonized the territory and named it Magna Graecia, New Greece. Taras became the capital city of Magna Graecia. It was a major trading center with economic and military power. The city, with over 300,000 inhabitants, had the biggest army and the largest naval fleet at the time. It was completely fortified and filled with temples and wonders of the ancient world. The National Archaeological Museum of Taranto is a living testimony to its brilliant history. In the heart of the old city stands the magnificent Cathedral of San Cataldo, dedicated to the patron saint of the city. It is one of the oldest Romanesque churches in Apulia. The cathedral has a unique atmosphere, with its large floor mosaic and beautiful frescoes. The Aragon Castle, named Castel Sant'Angelo, rises on the edge of a rock on which the old city was built overlooking the sea. The castle was built in 916 by the Byzantines to protect and to fortify the city. Around the year 1240, Emperor Frederick II ordered extensive repairs to the original castle. 200 years passed, and the King of Naples, Ferdinand of Aragon, saw its potential and decided to rebuild the castle of Taranto. It was completed in 1492, and with its robust walls, towers, and an exceptional moat, it became a military stronghold. The castle of Taranto, despite its great aesthetic merits, had a short military past. Later, it rose to prominence as a royal residence, and then it was utilized as a jail. Now it's the home of the Italian Navy's headquarters. The swing bridge of San Francesco di Paola is unique in the world. It connects the old and the new parts of the town, bridging the past and the present. Opened on May 27, 1887, the bridge is 90 meters long and 9 meters wide and swings open, turning to allow ships to cross the channel. The oracle that foretold the future of Taranto as a star of the sea was accurate. Today, Taranto, with 200,000 inhabitants, is again one of Italy's main port cities with trading partners around the world. Taranto, whose traditions are held dear, has always been famous for its religious events. For centuries, on every Good Friday, the city participates in the procession of the mysteries. For spectators, it's a beautiful choreography. For the devotees, it is the most sublime, divine manifestation. The famous traditional folk dance, known as the Tarantella, originated here in Taranto during the Middle Ages. According to legend, sometime during the 13th century, Taranto suffered through an epidemic of poisonous tarantula spiders. The common cure was believed to be uncontrolled dancing to frenetic music. The healing dance became known as Pizzica Tarantella. In time, this dance became popular among the peasants, making it an integral part of village celebrations. Today, the Tarantella has several local variations and is one of the most popular folk dances in Italy. During its history, Taranto had a magnificent yet heartbreaking past, but it faces the future with optimism. The resilient people of Taranto learned from the early Greeks, whose philosophy was, "Great joy isn't a luxury, but a necessity."